Hello, it's Angela Kirby, and it's time to do the weekly Mandala Oracle. So this is where I take from my book, Creating Wisdom in Magic in Life and Love. See, that doesn't shine too much so you can see it. And there are 54 mandalas in here, along with several other things that are in this book. If you'd like to know more, you can certainly contact me about that, or go and have a look on the usual book places. Or I could actually, if you were interested in actually having one of these books, I can sign one and send it to you if you feel drawn to having this book. It's a great working book, so if there's any upsets or dressing downs or whatever that might be going on in your life, and you feel like you need a bit of a lift, or you're at a crossroad, it doesn't have to be a tragedy to be utilizing this book. It's a great book to be able to express yourself, and there's plenty of journey work and opportunities to really express yourself, as I've said, and to help yourself to move through anything that feels a bit untoward or icky, or you're at, as I said, a bit of a crossroad where you feel that you'd like a little bit more of a hand for making some choices, or giving you some patience as you're awaiting the choices that you've made in the past to present. So themselves in whatever capacity that they need to, for you to move on with your life. But let's just be here where we are right now as well. And if you wanted to, the mandala that I choose that's relevant to us this week, the frequency or the way, the capacity that it's being shown to us this week, and in how we can operate in our world, and see what are some of the lessons that we need to learn this week, or whatever it might be. And then you could actually go to my website and have a look at the website, and go up to the top right hand corner, Art Mandala in Life, and then go in and scroll through to the mandala that I've chosen, or randomly chosen for this week, and you can actually have a look at it. You can actually meditate, a close look to it for a few seconds or so, or longer if you like, and then let go and allow yourself to what am I trying to say here? Take on board what comes through in your mind's eye, to be able to help you in what that mandala actually is meaning to you, what threads of thoughts that are coming through, what's meaningful to you, for you. And or if you wanted to have access to the meanings of the mandalas, you can actually purchase them on there as well, and then you've got access to them forever. And you could actually, if you wanted to pose your own question, you can then, there's the 1 to 54, and then you can say, pose the question, and ask the question, pose the question, same thing, and then press on a particular number that you feel drawn to, and listen to what the message is by taking on board what the message is and how it might be relevant to the question that you're asking. All right, now, so let's do that. What is it that we could do with knowing as a collective that would benefit us all this coming week? If you have any questions about that, you can certainly inbox me about that and ask away. All right. All right. Wow, that's interesting. So what's happened here is I've actually opened up at a page that's not a mandala, but what I've done is I've opened at a page where there's some poetry that I've written. So there's about there's 20 pieces of poetry, or words, verbiage that I've done that I felt inspired to write. And the one that my eyes fell on was Darkness of the Night. So I'll read it to you, and then I'll check back in with the mandala again. So, to breathe in grace of life's existence, to be in stillness that's almost loud in its persistence, a vibration bestowed that strength holds the safety in its acceptance, a place of calm in the noise, as in its moments it cannot last. Go in that flow of love and light, and watch its presence unfold the life. For you and for me, that's our journey to be the path of no resistance. Flow, sweet lady, flow into the light. Let go of stinging and assaulting vibrations that have no place to exist. Let go, let go, let go, for the journey of life is fully present and embraces your very aliveness. Watch the stars, the moon, the darkness. Be in the aliveness of all that is. The stories untold millennia We can only begin to imagine. From peering into the skies in the darkness of the night, each night new opportunities appear before our eyes, and without judgment, as the words and stories are filled with wisdom. So there you go. All right. Take on board. What is that? What does that mean to you? What springs to mind? Or what are you feeling? Okay, so back to choosing a mandala. Then we have winter. Wow, that is interesting. And I won't go into this particular drawing. This drawing lives in Adelaide. Somebody purchased this drawing several years ago. It's a favourite. Such a very interesting drawing, that's for sure. Anyway, number 34, it's winter, and I'm going to read out the mantra and then go into what the message is. So a circle of love, a circle of life, this mandala is now in our life. Allow it to open its pleasure and delight through seeing and feeling. In meditation, it will guide us. Allow it to whisper its wisdom. Can we hear what the messages are? Write what we hear and feel and study it deeply, and then release for our path to be. Okay, winter. So it would be metaphoric for us in the southern big hemisphere because it's still summer here, whereas in the northern, it's definitely winter. Winter is a time to rug up, and for this aspect of the cycle, this mandala can offer feelings of warmth and safety. However, feeling comfortable and secure is fleeting as you explore further feelings you have been ignoring that have been within you for quite some time. Become loud, and even fears may make an appearance. So you are curious, as it would seem you have no idea what is appearing. You are surprised and not able to decipher what it is, what this is. Hibernation is called for here, and doing nothing as a means of allowing the unfolding to occur when it is ready. Do not push to get an outcome, as that is yet to be revealed. Allow meditation and or yoga prominence at this time, as they are keys to guiding your feelings to trust and releasing any fears. It is the depths of winter, and ingesting warm foods and nourishments as a means of stabilizing are required. When ready, it all subsides and you carry on. The menacing feeling no longer exists, and a shift has taken place. With a deep breath and eyes wide open, new paths are revealed. Not that you were looking for them, as they just appeared, and with the element and possibility of surprise for any change in thoughts and feelings are now serving you well. So that's good. Through gratitude, you realize that you have learned not to react, but to wait. Be curious as life unfolds and reveals the next steps to take. Are you humbled by the depth of this experience? For this is indeed the hero's journey. Yeah, such a great pathway, this one. It's a very interesting week ahead. There's no doubt about that. So, as Pam Gregory would say, it's probably time to get on our eagle's perch, but also in that, so we're not going into the big stories of what's happening around the world, so that what's happening in our own world, what can be done, what can we do for ourselves, some more inner work maybe, some journaling, that sort of thing, grounding ourselves. In the meantime, be gentle, be kind, lots of love. Ciao, ciao.